This is Cheap Seats episode 79, I believe. We're week 4 of the NFL. Mason is here. Bryce is not. Bryce had to work, unfortunately. He will forever be missed. He's dead, even though we were just talking to him on the phone. But we currently have the Giants and Cowboys game on the TV because it's Thursday and we usually record on Wednesdays. But so if you see me looking over at the screen over there, that's what that is. So I'm gonna try not to let it distract me too much, but we'll see.
Yeah.
So, do you want to talk about fantasy right away since you and me played last week?
Smoked you.
Man, fuck you. What happened? You averaged probably like less
100
than
points.
100. Yeah, you averaged like 100 points a game. And then I played you, and what'd you put up? Like 160, 170?
171, I think.
Josh Allen, like 30 points.
Let's go through it. That's a lot.
Packers defense alone had like 22.
Yeah.
And then Derrick Henry had like close to 30, right?
Oh, should I have someone playing right now?
Well, I guess you do.
Ooh, Wandale Robinson.
Oh,
Good
yes.
pickup.
There you go.
Let's see. Week 3, 171 points.
Yeah.
Josh Allen had 31 points. Derrick Henry had 30.4. Aaron Jones had 25.8. Justin Jefferson, 20.
Jesus Christ.
Packers defense, 22. Yeah, that's really the only impressive ones.
Well, you basically cleared me out across the board. Brock Purdy had a good game for me. And then I think I had like one other player do pretty well.
Jahmyr Gibbs had 16.
Khalil Shakir had like 19, right?
Yeah, 19.2. Raiders defense, -2.
Okay. Fucking get this, all right? So the Panthers are so bad the whole year. And then they go from Bryce Young to Andy Dalton, the quarterback. And all of a sudden they're way better. I don't know. Is it because Andy Dalton's taller than Bryce Young, so you can actually throw it over the offensive line? I don't know if you've seen some of the videos, but Bryce Young, sometimes in the pocket, he like jumps to throw because he's like only 6 foot. And he's actually shorter than 6 foot, I believe. He's just listed at 6 foot, but he has to jump to throw over as offensive lineman.
Well, Kyler Murray's short too, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. Kyler Murray's just better. Or he finds the throwing windows. Bryce Young was just, and I'll tell you what, it really does not help the case for Bryce Young making a name for himself in the league now when your backup goes in there and he succeeds easily and he lights out. He actually didn't even just succeed. He fucking killed the Raiders. Like they put up
The Raiders aren't really
30 points out. Yeah, well, the thing I don't get about the fucking Raiders is that they just beat the Ravens the week before and now they lose to the Panthers. But like I was saying, when your backup goes in there and kills them on this team that quote unquote people are saying no quarterback would thrive in that system, it's not a good case for you. So
kind of sucks for them. They wasted their first round pick just to put him on the bench.
Yeah, and they wasted a lot of that too because they traded up to get that first round pick. Because they had like the 9th pick in the draft, and then they traded away DJ Moore to Chicago. There's a couple other pieces with that trade where they just ended up giving them away so they can move up and get Bryce Young, and now Bryce Young is not that good.
Yeah.
Actually, Caleb Williams is technically another piece in that trade because they traded away their next first round pick, and they were the worst team in the league with Bryce Young the year before. So you can't really argue that. I would say Caleb Williams isn't really doing much better than Bryce Young right now, but he is doing better, but not way better than Bryce Young is doing.
Man, I hope he sucks.
It was not a great game for him last week against the Colts from what I saw. It was, I think he had a few interceptions. I didn't get the chance to watch any of that game, but I heard it was an interception fest. It was like a turnover fest. It was Colts had turned it over, Bears turned it over, Colts turned it over, Bears turned it over, and Colts won that one. So surprising, but I don't know. I was just kind of surprised by that. So
Travis Kelce, what a fucking loser he is.
If you have Travis Kelce in fantasy, if you're a poor sack like me who decided to draft Travis Kelce in fantasy, you need to trade him immediately because it's not looking good out here.
Did you see all those memes on TikTok? It's just a player card of Travis Kelce, and then it's I don't know who's like the original person to do it, but it's like somebody smells like shit. What can I keep seeing that?
I did not see that. I did see like Swifties getting mad that Patrick Mahomes
Yeah.
throwing Travis Kelce the ball enough.
Yeah.
Which that's not how this works. Like, there's one guy on TikTok. I wish I could give him credit because I don't remember what account it was, but he's like, Swifties are now doing film breakdowns,
I know. I
like
saw that too. That's when I saw.
pointing out, yeah, Travis Kelce being wide open, Mahomes not throwing on the ball. And I just find that ironic that like they've came all the way around to doing film breakdowns. Usually that's like an advanced football watcher thing. Or like people are watching that after, but just pointing out that he's open, they won't throw it to him. I don't know. Travis Kelce might be washed, dude. I don't want to write it, but
Yeah, until you trade him away, then he's gonna pop off.
that's the thing. I heard originally that Andy Reid is saving him for later in the year when they actually need him down the stretch, but also that could just be horse shit. So I don't really know. Rashee Rice is definitely Patrick Mahomes' favorite receiver now. He like just feeds him targets.
What do you think about that Chargers player that got suspended for this week when they play the Chiefs?
Oh, who was the guy? Can't remember who the guy was, but yes, he's getting a Derwin James. That's who it was. Wasn't it for hitting someone too hard or something like that?
It led with his head, I think, or he lowered his head. But that fucking Saints player that went against,
Yeah, Devonta Smith.
yeah,
Against that when
he isn't getting ejected or nothing.
Yeah,
or suspended. I mean,
or Rashee Rice can get in a driving accident over
Yeah.
a reckless driving incident over the summer, and he gets no suspension for that. But you hit a guy too hard in the NFL, and apparently it's a big deal. So
yeah,
I don't know. Some of that what one hit on Devonta Smith on that Eagles and Saints game was
that
brutal.
was bad.
It was pretty freaking bad. He like got blindsided. I don't think the guy got thrown out or anything. But if anything, if that's going to be a fine, that should be a fine. Good
Mhm.
boy, Wandale Robinson. What
It
a
is
name,
good play there.
Wandale. But fuck. What else was I gonna bring up about that? Oh, Saquon Barkley is still very good for the Eagles. Like he can't be stopped. I don't know why. I wish I would have drafted him this year.
Yeah, Greg's got him
Well, Greg's a bitch.
after talking shit all this time
Yeah.
about him.
I know Greg listens to this, but so Greg, you're a bitch for drafting Saquon Barkley after this whole time saying, "Oh, he's just gonna get injured."
There's time yet.
Yeah, I mean he still could, but I don't know. And then Jalen Hurts too has been okay, I guess. I don't think he's been really doing spectacular, but they have no AJ Brown, so they're gonna have to rely a lot more on the run game, which I think they play Tampa Bay next week, so that's a pretty stout defense. So I don't know if they're gonna be able to hold up against that. But what are your thoughts on the Packers and Titans game?
Titans fucking suck.
Will Levis,
Malik Willis is absolutely fucking.
you know it's
just he's
bad.
good.
When Malik Willis dotting up your franchise.
Yeah,
I like how he's just turned into like he's already a better quarterback than Caleb Williams and Will Levis and like a bunch of these guys.
I don't think that it was Tennessee was bad. I think Malik Willis is actually somewhat
Maybe he's like
decent.
that. I think
Yeah.
it just goes to prove that if the system you are in as a quarterback matters a lot more than your raw talent.
I think that was definitely a confidence booster game though.
Yeah, definitely. I would say. Well,
Yeah.
he used to play for the Titans, right? And it didn't work out there. And he went into that game saying, "Oh, it's just another game for me. I don't worry about any of that." But I feel like personally, if I
He
were in that
knows.
situation, I would be like, "Yeah, I want to." Not that I'd make a big deal about it when drumming up in the media, because if you lose, you look like an idiot.
Yeah.
But you personally feel like, okay, this game does mean something to me because this franchise, I mean, not to say they gave up on me, but you know, that I didn't get to showcase my best abilities. But I think he got put out there too young was the issue. With Matt LaFleur, they stick to a pretty basic set of plays. Like, well, not that the play design is basic, but it's not the whole playbook, right? It's limited. And they ask Malik Willis to do X, and he goes up there and does X. They're not asking for more. They're not asking for him to, spin out of a throw and bomb it 50 yards downfield or create plays. It's all pretty drawn up, which he's done that and a little bit more. So that's good. I don't know if he's going to play this week or if Jordan Love's coming back against the Vikings, but let me pose this question to you. Would you rather have Malik Willis playing in this game or an 80% healthy Jordan Love? Malik's been balling.
Who are we playing?
Vikings. The Vikings have been surprisingly very good. somehow dog walk the Texans, which Sam Darnold looks like an MVP candidate. I can't believe I'm saying that, but it's happening.
I don't know. I think probably Malik, since he's fully healthy, and then you give
Yeah.
my fucking glorious king another week to
Yes.
my
Monkey Bear, Jordan Love, another week to
heal.
I think they should. Well, if Malik keeps playing this good, I think the original concern is like, hey, we want to get Love back right away because we're not sure how Malik's going to do. But if the offense is functional with Malik Willis, I'm totally fine with letting Jordan Love rest like another week or two, whatever it takes. Because the last thing you want to do is put him out there at like 80, 85% health, and then he fucks up his leg again, and then you're down out with him for the rest of the year. I think Love is the better quarterback to have in the system. Obviously, I don't think there's a quarterback controversy at all, but yeah, I can function with Malik Willis, especially if Josh Jacobs is able to run the ball good like he's been doing. Then that's definitely what you want to do. So you see, the defensive tackle for the Titans, Jeffrey Simmons, said before they played the Packers, like, well, no one runs on the Titans defense. And Packers put up like 150 rushing yards or something like that. So, yeah, that was a good game. I don't know how they're going to do against the Vikings. It's interesting. I'll say that. So, what else happened? Oh, Baltimore and Dallas. That was a very close game. Ravens just held on. Dallas was coming back at the end, but Ravens won 28-25. Derrick Henry had a really good game.
Yeah, he did. And he fucked your shit up.
Yeah, he did. Bastard. Think that's going to continue throughout the rest of the year? Or no, you think that's a one-time thing?
This is my first fantasy win of the year, thankfully. I'm now 1-2.
Oh, yeah. There you go. 1-2. There's a bunch of us who are all 1-2.
I had to play Nick this week. If I'm going to win any fucking game, I want it to be this one.
Yeah, that's fair. A little bit of personal vendetta there.
Yeah.
I got Dalton this week, so we'll see. I think he's 1-2 as well, if I'm not mistaken. But
I'm ranked number 9.
Are you?
I think Cameron's 10. I didn't do that one.
Cameron's 0-3. That's tough. Cameron's probably. I find it funny too because Cameron really didn't prepare this year either. But
I didn't either.
Usually he's like one of the more prepared ones, and to watch him lose is just like damn. All that preparation for him to fucking do bad, but I guess he can't be perfect in everything. So, but your boy Josh Poo too. Josh Allen.
Fuck shit up.
He threw like 4 touchdowns against the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Smoked them.
It was great.
It wasn't even close.
I didn't even need him to do good.
No. And he just shit on me and my entire career.
The game was done.
Yeah. Well, I already know it's going to lose at that point. That's why I didn't even bother switching out Shakir. Because technically, if it was a closer game and like say I was only down by like 20 or something, I would want to put in Brian Thomas because if I have Shakir in, then every time Shakir gets a point, there's also points for Josh Allen. There would be no way for me to win that. But Brian Thomas, I would have been able to, but he didn't really do good either. Yeah. Honestly, my whole
you had 100% start sit this week.
No, really? Is it start sit accuracy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fair. My kicker got 0.
Yeah,
it sucked.
That's unfortunate.
Fairbairn's been really good the first 2 weeks. First week he had like 17. Second week he had like 20 some, and this week none.
Purple kicker is crazy.
Yeah, that's what carried me to a victory probably in week 1. And then second week, these last 2 weeks have been brutal for me. I got blown out by Bryce. I got blown out by you. Dalton's probably going to blow me out this week.
Pause.
Yo, pause. What'd he say? I'm going to go down to like 1-3. It'd be awful.
I'll be there with you probably.
Yeah. And maybe start talking about trades, which I sent Dyson a trade. He did not like my trade. But what do you do? I told you what that trade was, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Mark Andrews isn't doing good either. Isaiah Likely.
You guys might as well just fucking trade both. Trade them.
Might as well
you take Mark Andrews, he takes Kelsey.
That's the issue, though. I don't want Mark Andrews. And I think the issue on my end, too, on his end, is that he doesn't want Travis Kelsey.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But if
Dalton Kincaid talk about a shitty fucking tight end.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Did he not get you much?
Like 3 points?
Yeah, that's fair. Well, they got he was a lot of hype at the start of the year. but I feel like the Bills' offense has a lot more weapons than maybe we thought they were going to. Like Shakir's been really good, Keon Coleman, another good wide receiver. So Josh Allen really like kind of spreads the ball around nicely. It's a pretty widespread, but it's
I
interesting.
think I might be dropping Dalton Kincaid pretty quick though.
Really?
This is like
Yeah,
the third
get rid
week
of him?
he's done jack shit.
I'm thinking about dropping Lad McConkey.
Yeah.
He hasn't been doing much for me. Justin Herbert's on and off injured too. I've had issues with quarterback's health on my team. Justin Herbert got hurt. Jordan Love started the season got hurt, and now I picked up Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy is now questionable. So,
Tank Dell's questionable too. He's projected for no points.
damn. Oh, he's probably not playing that. Huh?
Yeah. I don't know why I'd say questionable instead of out then.
Yeah, I don't know. Usually they don't do it until like it's confirmed that he's out. But
Then I gotta put in fucking Keenan Allen, who's also questionable, or Sutton.
Keenan Allen didn't play last week. I'm pretty sure.
Sutton. Huh?
Pretty sure Keenan Allen didn't play last week.
He didn't.
No.
Or week 2.
Yeah. Oh, did you see the one Chiefs and Falcons Sunday night? Did you see the one play that was supposed to be pass interference that the Chiefs committed at the end of the game?
I don't know.
Oh, there was a play that pass interference didn't get called, so people are saying the Chiefs are paying off the refs again. Which I don't know, they might be.
Yeah.
There's been some brutal calls where it's like, yeah, that probably should have got called, or I don't know why he called that one. Maybe should have let the boys play, but I will say, fuck, I was trying to remember. There was some guy who posted online, he goes like talk about rule changes you need to make in the NFL. Oh, it was defensive pass interference should not be a spot penalty. Like it should just be a 10-yard penalty
I did
from
do
wherever the
that.
down is. I don't like that idea though. I really don't like that. I mean, it
Yeah.
sucks when you give up like 30, 40 yards on a penalty, but say it's fourth and
15.
fourth and
'Cause
15.
Then you can just fucking purposely do it.
Oh yeah,
And it doesn't matter.
the defensive back could like you could basically tackle
take
you
him
just
out.
hold you and like
Yeah.
pin your arms behind your back or whatever you want to do. Pause. But he could just do that and it wouldn't matter because then it would still be a turnover on downs.
Yeah.
Unless you reset the down to 4th and 5. But I don't know. I just think that's kind of dumb.
Oh,
Oh, CD Lamb just scored a touchdown. I don't have him. I don't. Fuck, I don't know. Cooper has him, I think. I don't remember. But I have no one in this game. But that's okay.
I just have Wandale.
Wandale. What a fucking name.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a college football 25 update for you on how it's going for me recently.
God.
Started a new dynasty recently. Oh, flag. Started a new dynasty recently with Appalachian State. Threw my controller last night in a
Really?
bit of rage. Yeah, it was great.
That's awesome. That one?
Yeah, that one. It turned off after I threw it, but what happened was I threw not one, but 2 pick sixes in the first half, and then it was the last drive of the first half, like right before halftime. I got sacked on second down, third down, I get sacked again, then I fumble, and that's when the controller girl was. I got strip sacked, and it was just, and then boom, and then I quit the game.
Where'd you throw it though?
I threw it on the floor, and then it ricocheted off the wall. I was like, would you like
Fucker went into the gun cabinet.
oh my god, right into the glass.
That'd be bad.
I always have I feel like whenever I rarely throw controllers, but when I do, I always have like kind of the after you throw it where you're kind of like, oh fuck, it'll break.
Yeah.
You just want to let the rage out, but you also don't want to.
I have
to buy a
hardwood
new one.
floors, so I can't really.
Well, we've seen what you've done to controllers before.
I have quite the history.
Jesus Christ.
You remember that one guy who's like, well, it's not Madden's fault. You threw it.
Yeah, I hate that.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. Hope he never watches this.
Yeah. Well, that's one guy just trying to be a smart ass. Just,
Yeah. Oh, hey, that's a controller right there.
yes, that would be the controller that I threw last night. It's not damaged.
Fucking the white controller.
This is what came with my Xbox.
You still have the original one?
Yeah, I didn't buy the controller.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I'm
use
on,
it.
like my 5th one.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't broke it yet. It still works. So
Me and Dyson, I think I can twist it.
you think
to
you couldn't break
Yeah,
it?
I swear.
You got to test that theory one time.
I know. I got to buy another controller and then break my current one.
I think so. Or what you do is,
like if you twist it, you can hear it like creaking and shit.
oh yeah,
Because I've been at that point. I didn't like fully twist it because I don't actually want to break it.
yeah.
But I don't know if I can. But I think I could. We're gonna see.
I think you could. I think what you need to do is get a junk controller or something that doesn't work. So then when you get mad and you want to twist your controller, you set your nice one down, pick up the bad one, and then just ring
I
that
have like
fucker.
water bottles on the side of my fucking chair. I sit in a recliner when I play.
Yeah.
Grab them, fucking start throwing them. I usually throw other things before the controller, but if it gets really bad,
I mean, I might need to stock up on like some water bottles or some shit to just keep by the desk. So when I get pissed off, just throw it. Or you see like hats to slam on the ground. That's a
It's
good way
not
to
as
do it
fun.
too. No, it's not as fun as like because like the more destructive it is, it's fun until you actually destroy something that you didn't want to destroy, and you're like, "Ooh, I probably
Yeah.
shouldn't have done that." Ooh, fuck.
Yeah.
There's a lot of. We went bowling on Saturday night. There's a lot of hat slamming. Then there was a lot of.
He didn't invite me. Fucking
I know
asshole.
we should have, but I thought maybe
Yeah,
you're
well,
working or
fuck
something.
you.
But it's okay. It is what it is.
Shut the fuck
But
up.
a lot of hat slamming after missing pins. I don't know why, but it's very rage inducing. Or what would happen is I would get 9 pins first like part of the frame every
Or just
time.
completely whiff.
Yeah, basically. Well, I never could get a fucking strike. It would be 9 pins, and then you'd have just one sitting there, and then you'd miss it, and then you'd be like, "All right, well, I'm just gonna go fucking put my head through a cheese grater or something. Like I'm gonna make this a problem for everyone else." That's the key. Just cause a scene, like Cameron's
gotta do.
brother causing a scene at the bowling alley.
Yeah, that's something.
It was both hilarious and kind of like, oh,
Like an embarrassment.
yeah. You're just missing a shot. There's a table of kids, like maybe 3 lanes down. Oh, fuck, god damn it. You're just like, all right, it's bowling.
Yeah.
Let's chill. All right.
Should we do the pick'em before we get too far in this?
Yes, I suppose. We're 23 minutes in. We probably should do the pick'em. So
Yeah.
I can pull up what we have from last week.
I didn't pick it.
You did not pick last week.
Damn, Singletary just got his ass slapped and they showed a replay of it like fucking jiggling and shit. I swear to God, you go back right now, it's on there. We can show the camera.
Jesus Christ.
That's not the angle they were at.
Different angle. Oh, he's like holding. Oh, he's hurt. He's like holding his
So
stomach.
fuck that guy.
Okay, so last week's pick'em. You did not pick last week,
I
but
did not.
it was. You probably should be happy you didn't. It was brutal. I went 6-10. That's just my NFL score. Overall, I went 7-13. Pretty bad. Bryce went 10-10 overall, and Dalton went 8-12 overall. So year to date, I'm 28-33. Bryce is 32-29. Dalton is 32-35. That might not be right. And then you are 14-7. You have the best record so far. You're at 66%. So
I did 2 weeks?
you did 1 week. But
14-7.
yes, but
Oh, yeah, we did
15 NFL
college.
games and then 5 college games, which I've reduced the amount of college games down to 4. Because I feel like it's a little better. But we'll start with the college games.
That fucking record's gonna go out the window
You're
right
gonna
now.
butcher that this week or what?
I don't watch college.
Well,
I don't know who's good, who's not.
I would recommend taking the higher ranked team.
Yeah, I probably will.
But Minnesota versus number 12 Michigan. I'm gonna take Michigan.
I am too.
Bryce already gave us his picks. He's also taking Michigan. So that one's a pretty nice thing about college is the games aren't so close. Like if you have a ranked team versus an unranked team, it's more likely the ranked team is going to win. Where NFL, I mean, any game is a toss up just because the skill level is all so much closer than it is in college. But Wisconsin versus 13th ranked USC.
Definitely taking USC.
I'm also taking USC because
we suck.
Yes, Wisconsin is not going to win that game. They'll be lucky to not lose by like 20 points. So I think when they played Bama, they lost by over 30. Been a while since they pulled that thing out. Hey, yo, yo,
Settle.
what do you say? Yeah, yeah. All right, cool. This one's probably the biggest game of the college season so far. Number 2, Georgia versus number 4, Alabama. Bryce says
Alabama.
Bama. You have Bama too. I'm gonna.
No, fuck Bryce. I'm taking Georgia.
Okay, I'm also gonna take Georgia. I like the dogs in that one. The Bulldogs.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs. Number 20, Oklahoma State versus number 23, Kansas State.
Kansas.
I will go Oklahoma State. Go Cowboys. They're also the Cowboys. A lot of stolen team names.
Yeah.
Although Kansas State might win that, honestly, but we'll see. Now this game we're watching. What's the score currently? 14-6. Cowboys and Giants.
We have 8.5 minutes left of the second quarter, so
I will take Dallas.
I'm gonna take the Giants.
You're gonna take the Giants? Think they come back and win?
Yeah.
Only down 8. So
Just because Dallas sucks.
oh, look at this. Daniel Jones.
Oh.
Oh shit.
No,
Oh,
what the fuck
that
are you
is
doing?
so an interception. Oh, he dropped the interception.
All right.
He sold.
My pick. Just kidding.
It's already written. It's in pen. It's written down. It's
Good.
in
I'm
stone.
sticking with it. I'm sticking with the Giants.
All right. We'll see how that holds up.
Yeah.
Saints versus Falcons.
Saints.
I will go with the Falcons for this game. I like the Falcons for some reason. Bijan's going to carry me. Although he's also questionable now this week.
Kirko's there too.
Yep, Kirko.
You like that?
You like that? Cincinnati versus Carolina.
Definitely Bengals.
I'm also going to pick Bengals. I have vowed not to pick the Panthers again after their poor week 1 performance. I don't care if Andy Dalton's quarterback. I'm not picking the Panthers. Rams versus Chicago. I'm going Rams. Clean sweep for everyone there, as Bryce is also taking the Rams. Minnesota versus Green Bay. I'm taking the Packers.
Take Minnesota.
You know what? It's not a bad pick.
I think Minnesota's actually going to make it to the playoffs this year.
Think they're going to win the NFC North, or
I think they have a chance to make it to the Super Bowl.
That's not a bad opinion.
Pretty good chance.
Their defense has been really good, so we'll see. That's going to be a test this week for the Packers.
So yeah.
Jacksonville versus Houston. I got Houston. Jaguars fucking suck. Trevor Lawrence is nothing.
Yeah, I'll take Houston.
Is nothing better than Daniel Jones with good hair.
Damn.
It is. Damn, son.
He's got fucking suplexed.
You really?
Yeah.
Are they going to show the replay? Tracy?
I hope so. I don't even know.
Okay, maybe they're not going to show it. Malik Neighbors.
Just go back.
Damn, bro. I could actually. Oh, wait. My controller. That's what it is. I'd like to see.
Sorry, people. We need to watch this.
I need to re-watch him getting suplexed.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
No penalty, though. There's a play, fuck, I forgot what game it was, but it was the Packers game, against the Titans. Fucking Jaden Reed basically got, like, suplexed by, L'Jarius Sneed and no penalty at all. He picked him up and fucking rolled him over his body and slammed him. But that's fine, though, apparently. Steelers versus Colts.
Steelers.
Steelers
also look good this year.
They look very good. Justin Fields has thrived in that system. I'm gonna go.
I like Justin Fields.
I'll be different. I'll go Colts. I don't mind Justin Fields either.
You know Tanner's hurt
from the Bears. Is he hurt?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I heard it on the radio.
Damn.
I don't know what it is, but I don't know if he's
serious thing or no.
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Interesting. Denver versus the Jets. I'm gonna go the Jets. Give me A-Rod. Denver did win against the Bucks last week. It was a pretty convincing win.
I'll take Denver.
Denver. All right.
So I think Bryce chose the Jets too.
He did pick the Jets.
Yeah. Philly
Philly versus Tampa Bay. Bryce is Tampa Bay.
I'm taking Philly.
I was going to say Philly too. Philly might win the NFC East because the Cowboys do not look, well, they're winning right now, but they don't look very good. And the Giants and Commanders. Yeah, right. So, speaking of the Commanders, they're
Could you
playing.
imagine being a Commanders fan?
Do those exist?
I know.
Oh wait, they do. There's a bunch of them. I can't believe that was. When we did that creator mock draft,
The Commander enthusiasts.
I couldn't comprehend how much like Commanders fan pages there actually are on his. Yeah, like, they're all cool guys. Don't get me wrong, but like there was about probably almost half that draft was just Commanders guys.
Mm-hmm.
It was unreal, but Washington versus Arizona.
I'm gonna take Arizona.
I'll also take Arizona. That's a clean sweep for the Cardinals. New England versus San Francisco. Niners.
Yeah, me too.
I don't care if the Niners are hurt. We're going to win. Kansas City versus Los Angeles Chargers. Bryce says Kansas City.
KC.
Believe it or not, we might be in an upside down world because I'm going to pick the Chargers.
Wow.
I feel like every week it's me picking the Chiefs and everyone else picking whoever they're playing.
Yeah.
I'm going the opposite way here. I just feel like this is an upset game because Kansas City, I mean, they've won. They've got bailed out a couple of times. They don't look like the same dominant team that they were last year.
Just beat your ass.
Yeah, right. Browns versus Raiders.
Oh, fuck.
Browns.
Raiders.
Yeah, Raiders. All right. Bryce also has the Browns. Sunday Night Football. This is probably the game of the week right here. Buffalo versus Baltimore. Jesus Christ.
Joshy Poo taking Buffalo.
All right, Buffalo.
He better fucking win.
On Sleeper,
Actually, I have Derrick Henry too.
It's true. That'll be a big point game for you. On Sleeper, I took the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'll take the Ravens, though, just to be different.
Oh, you little pussy.
I've gotta have some variety. All right.
Yeah.
Not fun if we all go Buffalo.
It is fun though.
Yeah, if you win. Tennessee versus Miami. Bryce is the Titans.
I'm going Miami.
Was also going to go Miami. Tyler Huntley.
I can't believe he took
get
the
start.
Titans.
He picks the Titans like every week, except for when they play the Packers.
I mean, maybe they'll win, but I don't see it.
Bryce has a boner for the Titans.
Yeah, he's in the closet. Titan.
And Dalton's got a boner for the Cardinals. I swear to God, he's picked the Cardinals like every week.
Okay.
No matter who they're playing.
Good, kind of.
Yeah, they've been
Better
good, but
than usual.
I'm surprised he picks them like every week.
Yeah.
Then Seattle versus Detroit. I'm gonna go Detroit.
Yeah, me too. Seattle fucking sucks, but
Clean sweep for the Lions. So
fucking horse Bryce chose Detroit.
yeah, that's how it goes. All right, that's our picks for week 4.
Yeah.
And yes, yeah, dog. Do you have anything else?
Nope.
People. No. All right. Join us for week 5 when we discuss how bad we are at picking.
Yes.
Because I guarantee I'm going to probably finish with the less than 500 record this year. This whole year for fantasy, the pick'em, it's been rough. It's been a bad football year for me so far.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what to do. Alrighty. Goodbye.